Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
A cruel but necessary law of the Old West decreed death for horse thieves. To steal a man's horse on the early frontier left him defenseless against buffalo stampedes, Indians on the warpath, or simple starvation. But in Dodge City of the late 1870s, the horse thief law had become out of date and just plain murderous.
That limb ain't high enough. Throw a rope over that one, Megan.
I did not steal your horses. I buy and trade. I do not steal.
All right, Reva, you've had your say. Come on, hurry it up, Megan. We don't... Hold it.
Take it easy, Bendel. All right, pretty boy, cut him loose. Cover me, Doc. Move over there. What's your name, mister?
Joe Riva. I have a horse camp at the Forks.
You can't turn him loose, Earp. Horse stealing calls for hanging. We was just trying to save Kansas the cost of a trial.
Well, now, that's real good of you, Pete. Kansas should make you an honorary colonel. Wyatt, I know, Mr. Riva. As a horse trader, he's a saint.
Doc Holliday, my friend.
We got the evidence and the witnesses. You still aim to turn him loose?
No, but he's going to get a fair trial.
That suits us. But no funny business, Earp. Bar W's moving right into Dodge. We'll be watching.
Yeah, you do that. Hold it, Doc. The law's on their side.
It's time for the law to be changed. Mr. Riva, you go along with Marshal Earp. I'll tell your daughter what happened.
Doc, you know she's hot-tempered. Tell her to trust Mr. Earp, please.
I'll take care of it. How much for his bond?
Mr. Riva'd be safer in jail with the Bar W in town. I'm going to talk to Judge Tobin, tell him what I think. Fair trial, no hanging, I promise.
Deacon, he won't even need a trial.
Lucky for me, Doc's a friend.
Lucky. You know, Mr. Riva, it's been my experience that Doc can get his friends into so much trouble that sometimes they wish they'd never been born. I just hope for your sake that this isn't one of Doc's bad days. Come on, get up here.
I tell you, he must be somewhere. 3 hours now and Papa does not return. The Bar W's have taken him.
We will find Riva.
We'll find him.
Well, then why do we wait here? You are men, you have guns. I will ride with you to help Papa.
Helen, your papa does not want fighting.
Oh.
Still, if he's in trouble, we'll ride, Helen.
With guns?
Yes, with guns.
Well, then let's go.
Yeah.
Hold on, everybody. Senorita Riva, you remember me?
It is truly the Dr. Holliday. How fortunate you are here. We think the Bar W's have taken Papa.
Well, they did, Senorita.
They did?
But Marshal Earp arrested him to forestall a hanging party.
But why would they do that to Papa?
Bindle and his crowd have accused him of horse thieving.
Oh, that's a lie. Papa would never.
Papa
Save it,
wouldn't steal
Senorita. This is a town meeting, and nothing much gets accomplished at town meetings. Besides, I'm a mite thirsty, and I'd like to rest a bit in the shade.
Of course. Bring a drink for the Dr. Holliday. But why must we steal 20 horses?
So you can sell them to me.
It's against the law. It's the very thing they accuse Papa of. You want us all in jail?
No, Senorita, but I want your papa out of jail.
This plan will work.
This plan is our only chance. Now, you have your men steal the horses and take them to the auction stable in Dodge. I'll handle the rest.
Well, very well. My Papa trusts you. I will trust you. I will give the men their orders, and then we ride into town. I must see Papa.
One other thing, I wouldn't mention these horses to Marshal Earp or Papa. You see, I'm a scoundrel, and this plan of mine is downright skullduggery. Now, we don't want to shock Marshal Earp or Papa, do we?
True. I think I am quite a bad girl.
No. No, I would not trust this idea to a bad woman. It requires your own sweet innocence to play the rascal.
They're the John Henrys, right on the line, Judge. Formal complaint of horse stealing.
I know, Mr. Bendel.
My boss wants a quick trial.
Tomorrow.
That's fair enough. I still say you could have saved everybody a lot of trouble, Earp.
Mister, you better have an airtight case. I'm going to arrest you for attempted murder.
Don't you worry none. We'll have the case.
Stupid murderous law.
I know.
Well, can't we get it repealed?
I told you there's a bill in the legislature, but it won't pass in time.
And you intend to sentence Reva to hang if the Bar W puts their case over on the jury?
No, Wyatt. Not unless the jury makes the death sentence mandatory.
What then?
Well, let's not cross that bridge till we come to it. Marshal, you and I don't make the law. We enforce it. Well, the best thing you can do for Reva is see that he gets some kind of defense.
Yes, sir. And
I strongly advise you not to have Doc Holliday near the trial. He's not very popular with local juries.
Mr. Gibbs? You got anything more on Reva?
No, just what he told you. Buys and sells horses all along the Texas Trail. Some of them's branded, some of them ain't. How's he going to tell whether a horse with no brand on him's been stolen or not?
Mr. Bendel claims that his men recognized 3 unbranded horses by their shoes and markings. Now, the point is, can Mr. Reva prove that he was an innocent buyer?
Wyatt, he's just a plain old easy-going horse trader. About all we can do for him's to try to round up some character witnesses.
All right, you tour the town. There must be a lot of cattlemen that bought from Reva.
I sure hope I can locate a few.
Marshal Earp.
No, ma'am. That there's a marshal.
I am Helen Reva. You have my papa in jail?
Yes, I do. Won't you sit down?
Well, I came to see papa.
Well, you can see him, but I'd like to ask you some questions first.
Of course. Yes.
Mr. Bendel of the Bar W describes 3 horses here that he claims rightfully belong to them. Now, do you remember the horses or where your father bought them? I mean, if you have a bill of sale or a memoranda?
Oh, please, I must show this to Dr. Holliday.
Oh? Why?
Well, you see, he is going to get Papa off. I promise I leave everything to him. You are his friend. Are you then also our friend?
Well, I don't think your father's guilty.
Ah, my friend and Papa's. And so young and handsome, too.
Well, I think we better go see your papa.
Where are your horses?
They will be here by sundown. 20 head of the best.
Doc, I didn't know you went in for horse trading.
I'm handling this to accommodate a friend. He set a bargain price on each horse. Now, mind you, Creevy, there'll be no auction. You're going to sell these animals at the set price, take or leave. Now, here's your commission.
No offense, Doc, but are these stolen horses?
Why don't you just count the commission?
100, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, Doc. Marshal Earp's.
Never mind, Creevy. There's another 100.
Well, of course, I'm just selling on commission.
On consignment. Now, you remember that word consignment. That lets you out clean.
Consignment. That's right. Then why such a big commission?
Because I want you to feel and look a mite guilty. The sale will go faster that way.
I get it. You want them to think that the horses were stolen.
I want you to think that too, Creevy. There should be an air of larceny about the entire sale. Horses at a bargain. The buyers knowing they should ask questions, but jumping at giveaway prices.
Doc, we should do more business together.
All right. Now get to the point.
I am trying to save Joe Reva from being hanged.
Well, so am I.
Yeah, I know. You talked that girl into something.
Helen? She been talking?
No, that's why I've come to you.
Well, I can't say anything until tomorrow morning.
Have you got some evidence that can help Reva?
That's right.
Oh, look, Doc, will you listen to me just once?
I have listened to you at least 100 times.
All right, then listen to me one more time. Now, don't go into court tomorrow and blow off steam. Mr. Gibbs is trying to hunt up character witnesses, and Miss Helen's out trying to find some report on the Bar W case. We can handle things.
Not without me, you can't.
Look, will you just listen to me?
No, you listen. Tomorrow morning, I'll send for you to arrest 20 men for buying stolen horses. Now, you going to act on my say-so, or is your deacon smugness going to hold you back?
I'll act on your say-so. But tell me this much, will you?
Not one word. Now, you're going to get them dead to rights. The whys and wherefores are not important.
No brands. Fine-looking horses. Where'd Doc get them?
Yo no hablo inglés, señor.
$42.50. Doc must be loco.
Marshal Earp, hello.
Miss Helen. Did you find anything?
But yes, you will see.
Come in.
Is anything wrong?
Did Dr. Holliday do this?
Do what?
Miss Helen, all this evidence has been forged. Now, you didn't even wait for the ink to dry. I can't believe that Doc would be this careless. Did you do this?
Yes.
On the advice of Dr. Holliday?
Oh, no, he had nothing to do with it. Believe me.
All right. Burn it.
You do not put me in jail?
No. But I want to ask you a question. Dr. Holliday mentioned something about the sale of stolen horses tomorrow morning. Do you know anything about that sale? Young lady, perhaps you don't know Doc very well.
He is our friend. I don't say one word against him.
Or tell me about the sale.
I know nothing about his sale. The doctor is saving Papa. That's all I know.
More than likely, he'll lead your father to the gallows.
Oh, no, he promised. I believe Dr. Holliday.
Well, that's that.
I also trust you. Maybe I am romantic about you,
Well, that's right flattering, Miss Helen. But you're just worried about your father. Now, come on, you walk with me over to the hotel. Perhaps if Doc hasn't gummed things up too bad, we can...
Thank you. It is not allowed that I walk with you. I would be compromised, you see. Papa's men are outside. I would be all right. Buenas noches.
Good night, Miss Helen.
What's the gal crying about?
Just worried.
Real pretty gal she is. If I was 2 or 3 years younger, I might...
Mr. Gibbs, did you get any character witnesses?
Oh, yeah. Old Reva's real well liked by everybody, except in the Bar W's.
Mayor Kelly, Colonel Grayson, J.P. McGruger. Well, they're all good names. The doctor's rigged some kind of a deal with stolen horses. We better look into it.
No, sir.
What do you mean?
Now, Wyatt, what you don't know ain't gonna hurt you none. You just might queer Doc's play.
Yeah? And his deal may go sour and hang Reva.
In a case like this, I'm afraid I'll have to bet on Doc.
Why?
Well, ain't nothing legal gonna save Joe Reva. It's gonna take a dirty, low-down, mean trick to do it. Now, just leave old Doc alone. It's our only chance.
All right, gentlemen, examine them carefully. Look them over. They're all good bargains. They're real bargains. And remember, it's only one to a customer. The first man that has the cash is the first man to take the horse. Well, you decided to buy one, sir. Thank you very much. Take him right out the alley door if you will. That's it. And look them over, gentlemen. Look them over carefully. They're all good buys, each and every one of them. Each and every one is a real bargain.
Where'd you get them, Gravy?
On consignment. Don't ask me any questions.
All right. That's the way you want it? $40, huh? I'll take a chance.
You're not taking any chances, Mr. Bendel. You've got a real bargain. How about you, sir? Have you looked your horse over carefully? That's it, a good buy. I'm glad you decided to take him. And you, sir, have you checked this horse over? Going to take him, that's a good buy. I know you'll enjoy that bargain very much. 30 cents. And you, sir, you can't go wrong on a horse like that. Take them all out the alley door. That is it.
Got the other end of the alley plugged?
Yeah, the front door, too.
Must be quite a shock to you, Deacon, seeing so many horse buyers at 5 o'clock in the morning. Look, Pete Bendel.
Move in, shotgun.
Hold them horses, boys!
What is it, a frame up?
Hold it! Where'd you get this horse, Mr. Bendel?
I never seen him before.
No? And how'd he get the bar W chalked on? You're under arrest, Mr. Bendel. All right. Bring him through there, Dale. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Bring him on. Come on. Take your seats. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. Take your seat. All right, order in the court.
I understand that Mr. Joe Reva and 20 other men are charged with stealing horses, or with their purchase, knowing them to have been stolen. Is that correct, Marshal Earp?
That's right, Your Honor. Here's Mr. Creevy's sales report listing the men who bought the horses.
Mr. Bendel, foreman of the Bar W.
On your feet, Mr. Bendel.
Mr. Bendel, you signed the complaint charging Mr. Joe Reva with stealing some Bar W horses. Do you come into this court with clean hands?
This is a frame-up, Judge. Wyatt Earp planted those horses on Creevy.
That will do, sir. This court sentences Mr. Joe Reva and the other defendants to 6 months in jail.
What a trick is this?
However, due to the fact that the penalty for horse thievery will soon be changed by the state legislature, I shall parole all the defendants from bench. Case dismissed. Clear the court, Marshal Earp.
You're still gonna hang, Reva.
Court adjourned. Now go on, get out of here. Move.
Marshal Earp, I want to thank you.
You should thank Dr. Holliday.
Yes, Papa. Our true friend.
I suggest that you and Miss Helen head back for camp.
And Dell will try to lynch me, you think?
I think he will.
But don't worry, Papa. Dr. Holliday will fight with us.
Don't be foolish, Helen. We fight no one, Marshal Earp. They will take it out on my people.
You go on, head back to camp. I'll consult with Dr. Holliday.
Well, Wyatt, I suppose you want to apologize.
Mr. Bendel and some of his boys snuck out of town.
You're going to try to lynch Riva, Doc.
Maybe he has another brilliant idea.
You mean you're not inviting me to join the fight?
It's not your fight.
That is the scurviest thing you ever said.
Come on, Mr. Gibbs. I know a shortcut to Mr. Riva's place. Mr. Riva, get your folks in that ravine over there. Bar W is headed this way.
We fight.
No, you don't. This is our business, Mr. Riva. You keep your folks out of it.
Yes, that is right. We take cover in the ravine. Victor, take their horses.
We'd like to turn your wagons over if you don't mind.
Anything. Help Mr. Earp. Turn the wagons over. Hurry up.
I get a gun and help you fight.
No, you don't.
No, you go with the rest of the women to the ravine. Hurry up.
No.
Come on, hurry up. Turn them over. Let's go.
One, two, three,
It's the Dr. Holliday. Now I go.
Está bien, muchachos. Vámonos. Dejen al señor Earp aquí. Vamos. Tome cubierta.
I don't intend to beg you.
Mr. Gibbs and I can handle the situation, Doctor. Anyway, we don't intend to kill anyone, just wing them.
But all right, I'll wing him, too.
We just might need him, Wyatt.
All right? As long as you promise just to wing them. Put your horse over there.
Thank you, Pete.
I don't like the looks of it. Horse traders don't fight.
Your sand running out on you?
Maybe they got Wyatt and Doc with them.
We left them in town. Leave your horses here and follow me.
Give him a load from that cannon, Mr. Gibbs. Maybe that'll discourage him.
Now, Wyatt, quit spoiling the fight. Let him come close.
Don't hardly seem fair to keep him out of pistol range.
Fire when they do.
Fire! Fire!
Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, shotgun Gibbs. Hey, I'm going to get out of here.
So am I. For you yellow bellies.
It's a lot west.
Mr. Earp. You like my Helen, no?
She's a very fine girl, Mr. Riva.
She cannot expect too big of a dowry, but pretty big.
Well, thanks a lot for the nice compliment, Mr. Riva, but well, I'll see what Miss Helen has to say about it. No more danger? No more excitement? You see me now just as a John Law, don't you?
Papa is a foolish man. I have dear memories of you. And of the doctor and Mr. Gibbs. It is enough to have good memories of good friends.
You're very sweet. Vaya con Dios.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.